Dang, what the hell? Racer ass 350Z sitting in the front of the house. What the hell is that? Off-brand MR2. Do you live here or something? Dang. Today we're doing part 2 of Toyotafest prep. Got a lot of stuff to cover. Yesterday was Celica meet. You guys will probably see videos about that on Instagram. OEM parts, valve cover, PCV hoses, installing, doing an oil change, you know, classic OEM oil filters and everything. So, should be fun. And yeah, I gotta change out the motor mounts, which are over here somewhere. Yeah. Very chill day, lazy Sunday, you know, got some motor mounts. And I don't know, we should be done pretty quick. And then it should be the third and final day. Third or fourth. Make 3 or 4 videos out of this because I gotta wait for another day to do a special install. If you know, you know. And then I have some other stuff I need to install, which is over here. But I gotta wait. Anyways, see you guys soon.
Kind of small in here. This ripstick's kind of small too.
Dang.
But I can't skate a regular skateboard.
Yeah, you can't ride a ripstick either.
Huh?
You can't ride a ripstick either.
Well, the space is kind of small
Oh
in here.
shit! You're breaking Alex's stuff, man. Hey, aren't we supposed to be working on cars?
Yeah, let's go.
I'll try to shoot. I'm gonna eat shit. They got this for like $5 at Savers. Oh fuck! No, I can't get it.
Yeah, see.
What you say?
So look at me. Oh, I said, hey guys, play here. Just getting drunk out here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I said I was sick.
They were supposed to be working on a car for Toyotafest prep.
Yeah, but instead we're out here.
At where?
Drunk on a Saturday morning. At a Celica meet. In a bathroom. In a bathroom. Yeah.
So we made it back from Black Bear. We were out there for like 2 hours. So as of currently, I can perform the oil change. Changing out that passenger motor mount, the front motor mount. Sorry for the wind noise if there is any. I'm gonna replace that tensioner because I think it blew up, and then the valve cover gasket. And yeah, so sorry for the wind noise again. So my 6 quarters because I have the Moroso oil pan. Also have a magnetic Moroso oil pan that I bought a long time ago. Haven't installed it. And then OEM oil filter. So I'm gonna perform this real quick and move on from there. Other than that, Edgar's gonna help me later, and we're gonna be polishing the manifold like Clint's video. So I'd highly check him out. I highly recommend checking it out. Get all the supplies from Harbor Freight. So we're gonna see how that goes, and hopefully they turn out pretty good. So anyway, see you guys soon. All right, I apologize for the wind noise again. Draining the oil currently. Only had about 3,500 because I want to try to change it around 3,000. Like I know people say 4 or 5, but let's keep it at 3. Always use full synthetic on these vehicles. I learned that actually from, I forgot the guy's name. I did a timing chain cover on his XRS down in SoCal back in April, and he's the original owner of the vehicle, 05 Corolla, got it from the dealership, 180 or so thousand, and it like looked silver underneath the valve cover, and I was like, how the hell did you do that? He goes, I just did my oil changes every single 3,000 to 4,000, and I mean, and it was all full synthetic, and I think he used Mobile One. Yeah, I mean, that shit was beautiful. So always use full synthetic, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna just do a quick inspection underneath the vehicle, look at all the suspension components. We're talking ball joints, the sway bar end links. I think I have an exhaust leak, but I'm pretty sure it's towards the end where it meets to the tailpipe. It might be towards the header, so I'll check that out. I might do one more track day on this gear fluid oil, so I'll try to change it out after the next track day. Other than that, that new oil pan, magnetic. So here's the other one. I think it's actually a different size too. So the other one's an 8mm, and this might be 6, or no, wait, it's wrong. So yeah, here's the stock one that comes with the Moroso. Non-magnetic compared to magnetic from MWR. So little $15 upgrade for Toyotafest. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on. Remove the strut bar real quick. We'll work on the valve cover and clean up. So, okay, got the new magnetic bolt on. Spilled a little, as you can see. So what I've noticed, I don't know if you guys can see that, my ball joints are starting to leak a little bit. The driver's side axle boot towards the transmission is starting to leak. So, like, starting to seep out of the boot. So what I'm gonna do is when I change the transmission fluid, I'll just change it then. I've also noticed that my tie rod ends look a little bit worn. And I also saw my serpentine belt tensioner, why it was leaking. It's a hole in the back. Shut the hell up, dryer. Anyways, there's a hole in the back about yay big. And that, because it acts like a little piston right here. Or like a little shock for the serpentine belt. But no wonder it's leaking, so I'm gonna change that out. I have like 4 or 5 of them. So I'll find a good one. Clean up a little strut bars assembly over here. So yeah, next order of business, valve cover gasket, serpentine belt. And down the road, like I was saying, the driver's side axle, ball joints, and then I'm going to be doing the inner and outer tie rod ends just to get them out of the way, just because of the miles on the vehicle. Oh, also have a little plug for this little Amazon funnel thing. So what's that? Oh, it's right here. So these are amazing. I have some at work. I have another one at work for when I do oil changes, and they fit all Toyotas except for like the MZ motors, which have like the 2 little prongs. Yeah, it screws right in, and it's just perfect for oil changes. They're like 10-20 bucks on Amazon. Highly recommend for any Toyotas. And yeah, so I'm gonna fill up the oil real quick. Valve cover gasket, serpentine belt tensioner, and I'll work my way around, get the motor mounts. And yeah, we should be in pretty good shape then. For the engine bay, all that's going to be left is be working on the bumper with Seabass when he comes over with the plastic welder, and then I have to finish up a little bit of the interior. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, anyways, also I am looking for JDM OEM HIDs. If someone has a pair of them, I would like to buy them. If not, probably go to the Japanese auctions, but they're the ones that have little lines across, or the turn markers in the front. So if anyone has a pair of them, hit me up on Instagram. I would like to buy a pair. I already have all the plugs and everything, so let me know. So yeah, let's get started with this. Okay, so I have the side motor mount right here out. So looking at the rear one, it still looks pretty good. Let's see if I can focus that. No rips or anything. Looks pretty solid. Other than that, as you can see, this is leaking right here. See that? There's a hole in the back, so that's where it was leaking from. Changing that out real quick. Just gotta check up the engine. Then the oil pan has some like little rubber pieces underneath just to protect the oil pan. But yeah, all it is I remove the belt real quick, let it sit right there. And now what I'm gonna do is remove the 12 on the top right there for the little nut, and then just slowly make my way out with that giant 17, and then just install a new one, which I'll show you guys in 1 second. And then next up, I'll move on to the front motor mount, which is right here. And yeah, so let's continue on. Just want to show you guys that real quick. Also, look at that PV header, man. Sheesh. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, so I have everything out currently. Timing chain cover still looks pretty new. So this is what I was talking about. So this is the one that I had currently in the vehicle. It was leaking from the little thing because there's a little hole right here, which is not supposed to be there. So here's a new one which I just cleaned up. Looks pretty good. No little holes or leaks or nothing. Can't hold my phone correctly. There we go. Yeah. Here's a new one. Here's the other one. I also have the other the new motor mount. So here's this one, solid, has little to no movement to it. This is the old one, bends super easy. Got the soft rock though, not good. This one doesn't even move, solid piece. So install those real quick, put back on the valve cover, and we'll move over to the front motor mount. And yeah, I'm gonna clean up a little bit where the old motor mount was before I put everything back, so should be fun. Anyways, let's continue on. Okay, so the motor mount is now installed. I have everything reattached. The valve cover is now on with the new valve cover gasket. Got the new lift bolts installed, etc. Little wiring line for the pressure sensors installed. The new everything's cleaned up on the side right here. So what I'm doing now is these are the two new ones, the PCV hoses. Got to transfer over the little clamps. But yeah, these ones are all old and the cracking on these ends, which is very common for what the PCV is. So I'm just gonna swap these over real quick with the new hose clamps. Put it in, and then we should be all ready to just only do the front motor mount. And yeah, look at these. These are nice. Don't have any of the wear marks or anything. Let's see. So the part numbers. Here's one of them. If you guys are interested in buying one of these, there we go. And there. Okay. Finish installing those real quick, and yeah, just get the front motor mount done. Okay, so not too bad. Removed it in about 2 minutes. Pretty quick. Here it is. It's out. Highly recommend getting an aluminum fan shroud. Makes the space a lot more, you have a lot more room in the front right here compared to like the stock, which kind of sticks all the way out here. And this is basically almost touching the runners. Anyways, so I got that out. All it is that long bolt that goes in the middle right there, and then the two 14s that are on the bottom. It's pretty accessible. So this one's from Rock Auto. It's about 20-30 bucks. I don't know why, but look, it's not the greatest. This is an OEM one, which is still pretty good. And it fills up the entire gap. No wonder this thing was kind of like shaking. Like, geez. I still have an OEM for the rear and the other side right here, which are still pretty good. You can see that one in there. Still looks pretty good. And I already showed you guys the rear one earlier. So yeah, going back to OEM. Just gonna clean this one up a little bit, reinstall it, and then I'm gonna call it a night. After obviously reinstalling the strut tower bar and the coilovers that I dropped on accident. Wasn't thinking too much, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I wiped off that valve cover. It's a lot shinier now, and I think it'll be ready. We might polish this tomorrow, or probably figure it out maybe tonight. I don't know, it just depends on how I'm feeling after I finish this, but anyways, clean this up, get it reinstalled, and yeah, just keep going from there. All right, I'll finish for the day. Yeah, we got the new PCV hoses, looking brand new. Put the new carbon fiber cover on. Put back on the sway bars, or the the strut bar on the KWs. Got the new motor mount right here, and the front one down there. New serpentine belt. Pretty successful day. Basically, the engine bay's done. I'm going to be cleaning it up, and then all that's left is a little bit of detailing, like I said, and then the polishing of the manifold. Once I get to that, maybe tomorrow, I would say. Other than that, yeah, also got the oil changed, and now I'd say it's another day or two of prep, which is just going to be the interior left, and then the front bumper slash a little bit of wiring. That's kind of it. But yeah, so just all that's left is interior, a little bit of the exterior and detailing, and should be all good to go to Toyotafest, and should be a good time. Yeah, hopefully supercharger gets added on. Why does it always make noise when I'm in the middle of recording? Other than that, MR2 is going to be getting swapped soon. I always say this, same thing with the supercharger, but you know, it's just time and delay and money. So I mean, I have both what I need now, the two main stars, 2ZZ and a C60. Anyways, that should do it for this video. Huge shout out to Edgar, Alex, and Juan for helping me today, taking me out to Blackberry Diner. But yeah, that should do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next prep video for my vehicle, not Seabass's. his 6th gen.